Members of the Nairobi South business community are counting heavy losses following the tragic collapse of a building in South Sea last week, an incident that paralyzed business operations in the area as recovery efforts continued. Speaking during a cleanup exercise, business people say the tragedy brought their businesses to a standstill for over a week and are now calling on relevant stakeholders to support their recovery. Wajiko Wajiro reports.
For more than 7 days, businesses surrounding the collapsed South Sea building in Nairobi were forced to shut down to allow rescue operations and debris clearance. Traders say the closure has left them counting losses running into millions of shillings, further straining an already struggling economy. The building collapsed on January 2nd, leaving 2 people dead.
From inside, stolen the cash, stolen also our goods. More than 7 million approximately, but we did not figure out still today.
There's no inlet or outlet for the shopping center, and it is really affecting us as date. We are losing business by the day, and as we know, the economy of the country.
They are now calling for accountability in the enforcement of building standards, urging authorities to strengthen inspections and regulations to prevent similar tragedies in the future, saying prevention is better than cure.
These tragic events remind us that safety must never be compromised. No economic gains or shortcut is worth the loss of human lives.
Till now, we haven't seen any government agency coming to even audit what happened to the business community, which I think is the right step if they took that step and come at least and stand with the business members. They've been taxpayers for long.
The South Sea incident is not an isolated case. On Saturday evening, another building under construction partially collapsed in Karen, Nairobi, leaving 2 people dead. 7 others sustained injuries, while 2 escaped unhurt and were assisted to safety by members of the public. This comes as professionals in the building and construction industry warn that more than 85% of buildings within the Nairobi city may be unsafe for occupation.
We are living by the grace of God. If a tremor, even at a very low Richter scale, was to happen in Kenya today, a lot of buildings will come down.
The recent building tragedies in South Sea and Karen have once again drawn attention to ongoing construction safety loopholes in the country, raising serious questions about enforcement and oversight. Is it weak enforcement, poor professional standards, systemic corruption, or a system that values speed and profit more than human life? Wanjiko Wanjiru, KTN.
And that story brings us to the end of what we have in store right here on News Desk. Thank you for keeping it with us. From myself and the team here at News Desk, Asante Sana, and have a good afternoon. My name is Undroko. Our sign language interpreter is Meresha Owiti. Good afternoon.